Yak World! It's Yak World time, and oh my god. Pinkies, there's so many surrounding us. There's as many as how many? 5 surrounding us. How on earth do you do that with this? So, in 27 years, I never realized there was a berserk right there. But now I do, so get some, Yak World. And let's come straight down here and get the first secret. And look at that texture. I could have swore that this came out, so yeah, this is a huge thing about this WAD. It came out in 1994, and I believe in 1994 before Doom 2 came out. So this came out in a very short window of time between Doom 1 coming out and Doom 2 coming out. About 10 months or so. Because everyone talks about, oh yeah, well, and you see it on Wikipedia, Doom 1 came out in 1993, which it did, but it came out on December the 10th of 1993. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it's December the 10th. Doom 2 came out in like September the 30th, 94, so there's a very short amount of time in the history of the world where Doom 1 was a thing and Doom 2 wasn't a thing. But this WAD managed to come out during that very short amount of time. And it is one of the most famous PWADs of that era, Yak World. It had custom textures. Did you see at the very start where it said Yak World? There were custom textures, man. Obviously it was famous for its time. Not only was making Doom levels incredibly difficult back in 1994, but it had custom textures. And it has custom sounds. Sorry, I mean, you know, spoiler alert, but this WAD has custom sounds. And I'll highlight them when we get there. Yak World. So you know what's amazing about Yak World and why I'm playing this? I remember this from either 94 or no later than 95. As a little child, my uncle was, you know, in his 20s at the time, and he was who I am eternally thankful for putting me onto the fact that Doom existed as a very young child. We're talking like before going to school, basically. And I remember being around at his house and him showing me Doom and showing me this. Seriously, this is like the biggest nostalgia hit you could ever imagine for me, is Yak World. So I was on Doom World earlier this afternoon, and oh, there's a secret here. I'm pretty sure, yeah, there it is. And someone was asking about Doom 1 WADs, and jokingly someone else mentioned Yak World. I was like, what on earth is Yak World? And then shout out to Doom Kid, who, if you're a massive Doom nerd, you've probably heard of. He has a YouTube channel. He's a, you know, quite famous sort of like personality in the Doom scene. Big active member on doomworld.com. He's put together like a massive, like, you know, zip file of like vanilla WADs. And I checked inside that, I'm like, oh dude, Yak World's in there. What is Yak World? And then when I started up and saw that intro bit with the whole big Yak World sign, I'm like, dude, I remember this. So incredible. Just one of those amazing nostalgia hits that you just hope to get sometimes. Okay, I can't open that. And I was like, man, I remember seeing this as a little child. And so here we are. All right, I'm going to pull out the auto map because here we go. I've got the red key. This is the kind of map that you can quite easily get lost in. And here we are playing Yak World, man. I thought this would be a, you know, mildly funny video to put up on my channel, because this channel is definitely all about nostalgia hits, basically. Like, yeah, it's about playing with the keyboard, and it's about showcasing what's so awesome about Doom from like a history point of view. And, you know, Yak World's just like a fun side note to all of that. It's like a fun tangent. And why not play it? Why not? It's a long map. For 1994 standards, for Doom 1 standards, it is long. There's like 200 and something enemies. Here we go. Okay, there was a pinky there. Oh, yeah. We definitely want to do that, though. because we want to come into this secret, apparently it's a secret, and get the gun that we get at the end of this before we go into the arena. There's a custom texture on that door talking about the arena. Back in 1994, I'm going to say 94 a lot during this playthrough, by the way. But back then, like, just the mere fact that there was a brand new map to play, let alone it had custom textures and custom sounds, was incredible. Here we go. But just, you know, like, it had a custom sky as well. Ooh. I think this is probably like the first map I ever saw Lost Souls in, or any monster besides like just the classic Knee Deep in the Dead monsters. I'm pretty sure I saw this before anything outside of Shareware Doom. How nuts is that? Oh yeah, of course I want to go in here. So I'm not like intimately familiar with this map. The first time I ever saw it, I was probably like, I don't know, before school age, 5 years old or something. At the, you know, oldest. And yeah, Doom scared the hell out of me as a kid. But then this WAD I just thought was funny. Probably saw this PWAD along with like... Oh, hang on, where's the chain gun? I don't have a chain gun. Oh well, okay. We'll use this because I don't think I need it for anything else. Oh, okay. You press this to lower that. Let's go. What was I saying? Yeah, I think that one of the other WADs... Wait, I do have a chain gun. Was I just... Okay, so... Side note. I'm playing this on a Friday night, and where I am right now is unfortunately in COVID lockdown. So I've had a few drinks. And I'm just, you know, playing some Doom for the channel, and I thought, you know, Yak World, why the hell not? Stay in school, kids. Don't do drinks. Anyway. The other WAD that I would have played that was like relatively old school that I knew about with this was just like a sound replacement WAD of Simpsons sounds, which is hilarious, and I'm pretty sure I still have it, and it's awesome. But this actually was a new map. Look at that, the door had the arena on it, and here we go. Here's our first custom sound. Listen carefully. Goatman versus Mr. Green. Back in 1994, a fight with a cyber demon, even in an enormous arena like this, was considered difficult. He's getting kind of close, actually, to be fair. I should back off. And look, they put this big trench there to make it tough. And the arena, like, look at all these, like, decorations. But yeah, I'm not a very good Doom player, in my opinion. I'm, like, kind of decent for someone who uses the keyboard. But generally speaking, I'm not that great. But that has to be the easiest cyber demon fight you would have ever seen in your life. And so, look, they give you, if you run past it, invulnerability, a BFG, there's another invulnerability up here. They give you so much to get past it, because in 94, any fight with a cyber demon was considered tough. Probably shouldn't have wasted that BFG shot there, but I mean, spoiler alert, you really don't need the ammo. Look at my rocket ammo right now. This was just a different time. The only major flaw with the level design, I would say, is the fact that, like, after the arena, you have to, like, run all the way back here. Yeah, let's just go. I think it's fine. Now, as many enemies as this level has, sometimes you can be left without a kill, which is quite annoying. This is the only other bit that I think is generally considered, well, back then was considered difficult compared to the Cyber Demon fight. The Cyber Demon fight was sort of the difficult part, like, oh my god, the arena. Whereas everything else was like, I mean, in the text file for this, it talks about how this is very difficult on the ultra-violence difficulty. And I mean, look at it. I'm smashing it. Like, look at my health and armor right now. And I'm not that great of a player. It was just a different time. The text file, by the way, oh my god. So, if you ever wanted an indication of, like, early 90s internet humor. So we're talking like pre-internet browsers being popular. There were like BBS forums and all that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, we have to go here. If you want to know what kind of humor people used then, read the text file to this WAD. I'll have a link for it in the description. Here's another custom sound.
There he is, boys. Get him.
Yep, that was considered hilarious in 1994. The Baron said something about like, oh, there he is, boys, get him. I don't get all the pop culture references because I was only like 5 years old at the time. But let's just use rockets. Or not, because I'll hit myself in the face. Ooh, oh, whatever, man. Let's just plasma some people. I have so many rockets. Alright, I heard an imp, but I know what's going on there. We are actually nearly done now. I know that might be sad to some of you who are really enjoying smashing our way through Yak World, but we're nearly done. Get out of here, man. And this is considered like somewhat secret, this bit, even though it's not officially counted as a secret. Like coming down here is like apparently a secret area of the map, because people in 94, I guess, were like stupider when it came to like spatial awareness. But whatever. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure I've got everybody. Now, okay, there's no enemies here, but that's the exit we want to take eventually. I could take it now, but of course I'm trying to get all the kills and all the secrets before we leave, right? Why not UV Max Yak World? Even though back in the day when this map was released, UV Maxing was like a concept that was still years away. Okay. Just gonna double check. Yeah, I think that's everything now. Yep, not too many enemies left. Let's go back to the start. Yak World. That image right there of like the Yak World sign is burnt into my brain. As soon as I saw it again this afternoon, I was like, oh my god, I remember this. Such an amazing hit of nostalgia. Okay, let's go this way, because I think where I want to go is in the teleporter down here. I might be completely wrong, but there's only one other area of this map to clear out, and that hopefully will be all the kills. Yeah, not there. That's the secret, the exit that we do want to take. Okay, yeah, I think I've buggered it. That's okay. Actually, I do definitely know where we want to go. And it's down here. And the fact those drops were so massive was huge for the time. Okay, so there's all kinds of enemies here. This isn't officially a secret, but why not grab it? Need that 6 health big time. I think it was 6 health. And this arena, the fact it was so enormous and there was a Baron in it, was considered really difficult. Hey, where is the Baron? Oh, he's stuck in that room up there. Whatever. I wonder how I'll deal with him. Do you think 66 rockets will be enough? Let's find out. Let's find out if it's enough for these guys right now, you know? Why on earth not? This level was apparently very difficult on the Ultraviolence difficulty in mid-ish 1994. Even with this much ammo. Alright, let's finish this off. So this is like the normal exit, but obviously we don't want to hit that. Well, obviously. Not obviously at all. That's the funny thing about maps like this. There's no way to tell what was obvious or not. Yeah, don't go through that teleporter. What did I just say? Oh, you're kidding. Where's that enemy gone? Oh, here. Thank goodness. Okay, he came back. I just want to get all the kills, that's all. That's why I'm like, oh no. Here we go. How are we doing for kills? 1 left. Where is it? Oh, this is going to be another one of those, like, because we're playing on a vanilla source port thing, that the final kill... Oh, wait on, actually. think I know the one bit of the map that we haven't gone to, unfortunately. Oh, and it's up here. Apologies for how long this is probably going to take for me to get there, but we've got to go do it. There's one kill up around, and I'm going to need the map to help me. And it's funny how the map zoomed in so much. Yeah, here we go. So I think it's here. Yeah. We got to go on this like apparently secret bit. Yeah. Here. And there's a bit that's really easy to miss that I always do. Here. And then up here. Oh, there's like a secret here. Yeah, here we go. This enemy. And there we go. And we're actually quite close to where we want to be anyway. Because we're not done with Yak World, the WAD. I'm going to do something that I don't normally do on this channel. And that is play 2 maps in one video. Oh, sorry, I'm talking. That's one of the massive gimmicks of this whole WAD, is that when you like let the intermission screen play, you get to hear that audio file play. Should I pistol start this? Actually, you know what? Yeah, I should. I mean, not that it matters at all. Back in 1994, there's no way that pistol starting was a concept. It kinda was, but not really. Let's just see if this was possible to do pistol start. Look at this for 94. It's David Letterman. Look at the head of hair the guy has. This was apparently, I don't know, hilarious in 1994. That David Letterman was like some joke that they would put on TV here, and the fact that it even happened was incredible. That he was like some gif that was on the wall. I mean, it is kind of cool, to be fair. In some sort of way. But this was 94, man. David Letterman, like on the Late Show, or whatever I guess it was called. Incredible stuff. Alright, look how massive this room is. So yeah, this is the secret level of Yak World. It's the only other map in the entire WAD. And it's pretty underwhelming. It's nowhere near as amazing as the first map. Oh, I've only got a pistol, this is annoying. I better get these enemies down. So yeah, look at the scale of this room. What do you think's gonna happen? Oh my god! Cacodemons! Which, remember, back in Doom 1 days, these guys were considered pretty huge and pretty tough. As you can plainly see, look how huge and tough they were. And that should be everybody, yes. No secrets, only the 16 kills, as we just saw. And the authors of this WAD knew themselves collectively as Spackle Limited. Look at that Photoshop for 1994. And we're done.